buy an S14.
Who you?
I mean, it's safe to say that on Drift Riot, you are a style king, yeah? Style daddy?
Just own it.
I don't want to be.
No one
At the end of the day, the ultimate drip and swagger that I've seen in Drift. You made a guy sell his 370Z to buy an S14. Just because, and if you would have still had the S13, he probably would have sold it to buy what? An S13.
There's
Just saying.
There were multiple reasons why I advised him to get rid of that 370Z.
Still. Nice.
I don't know if it's because of the chassis or because of the other stuff I've done to the car. Like the steering works better, the motor, the power band is way cooler. It's a lot more grippy. Like it just works better. So I don't know if that's because of the chassis or because this is just better built and not thrashed.
Yeah.
The S13 is pretty good.
It's like you can always do it better the next build, but you don't know whether that made it better or the chassis was.
Exactly. These chassis are supposed to be better, but I mean, there's people who can drive S13s way better than I can drive this. So, but yeah, the car feels awesome.
Well, I'm excited to see it. I think it's going to look awesome too.
It's looking better after all this prep work.
So it has a 1JZ in it, right?
1JZ.
How long has that 1J been in there, or running rather, in your hands?
I picked this 1J up from an importer in Dallas in summer of 2017. So coming up on 6 years. Yeah.
Okay. Have you?
The price of how much?
yeah, 2017 prices.
So
Wait. Do.
After tax, I think I paid almost $1,400 for it. It was like $1,300 plus tax, so it came out to like $1,390 or something like that.
You're running 10K front springs?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you had more spring than that.
I should have put 12s, but they're 10s.
Jesus.
And I really think I'm going to start putting a lot softer springs in the front of my car.
It works really good with the sway bar, though.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You gotta have both.
If I didn't have the sway bar, I'd probably be running 12s.
Yeah.
So you had this motor though since 2017. How far into the motor have you had to get into it?
I've never taken the head off.
So you replaced the head, not replaced the head gasket?
Still factory head gasket. I've never even taken the intake manifold off.
Okay.
Took the exhaust manifold off to change turbo setups. Took the valve covers off once to have him weld AN fittings on them, but if we hadn't done that, I would have never taken the valve covers off.
Got you. I would assume that. So then, pretty much power-wise, power adders is all bolt-ons. I'm assuming.
All bolt-ons. Yeah. Future Fab top mount manifold with a G25 660 injector dynamics. I think they're 1050s, which is way too much injector, but that's the smallest one they make, and that's what I wanted.
Fair.
E85 AEM. It's an old AEM. It's like V2, and then the radium fuel cell setup. So it's literally just all bolt-ons.
Nice. Well, last question here. Obviously, we'll come back and get some other shots after this has been painted and talk a little bit more in detail afterwards. But what tracks are you looking forward to going to this year?
Mid-pond.
Nice.
I want to do mid-pond. And I want to drive a lot local, because last year I didn't get a chance to drive this locally very much, because I pretty much got it done at the very end of the season, and then we went and did Grid Life, and then came back and drove a couple events here. And so I only got to drive OMC one time in this car last year, and it was great. The car works perfectly at OMC. That's kind of the track I set it up for, and I wanted to do that again some more.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
flake is pretty sick.